in the midst of the chaos, in the middle of that internal war, you have a choice to make, soul family. In order to protect your mind, body, and soul, you must choose between you and the world around you. Okay? Between thoughts and paradigms that no longer are serving your highest good and the new that you have now aligned to. Okay? You start to fully understand that there is no water outside of your relationship with self that can sink you into those dark places anymore. Those dark places of depression, anxiety, insecurity, no more. Unless, of course, you let that water get in. When you choose yourself over the world of illusion, you build up your defenses against any weapon outside of self that is formed against you, or any weapon that is from that unconscious version of yourself. Okay? You start to understand that the greatest power within is your mindset that gives you your strength. Okay? You then start to align with the right people. You will then continue to be positioned in the right places. You release control of anything outside of you. You stand in the knowing that you are divinely protected. That there's no thing outside of you that can hurt you unless you give it the power from above to do so. Okay? Live in the knowing, just as Christ's consciousness did in John 19:11, how it articulates this perfectly, that you have no power, no authority over me unless it was given to you from above. For this reason, he who delivered me to you has far greater sin. Okay? So family, reclaim your personal power. Call it back. Okay? Call back your power and your freedom. Okay? That freedom of choice. And you must demonstrate this freedom by choosing an alternative storyline to the one which you've been telling yourself. Okay? Talking through with that internal voice, that self-talk. Know that every time you give into any thought opposite to the greatness in which you are, you give your spirit man, your spirit woman off to be delivered to the negative voices of doubt and judgment, soul family. You have the free will in any given moment to choose an alternative storyline. Okay? And this 3D realm, soul family, it must yield. It must yield to the knowing that you have within, whatever you consider to be true. Okay? Gone are the days of lack and defeat. Okay? Gone are those days. Okay? Recognize that with each fight, yes, we do lose a part of ourselves, but those parts are the parts of ourselves that are too heavy to come into the season that God Divine Source Energy is raising us up in. Yes, each battle you shift how you think, how you feel about yourself, soul family. Okay, about yourself, people, places, and things around you. Okay? When you start to follow the light out of the cave of internal conflict, okay, it means you'll never be the same, soul family. You'll never be the same. You'll never think the same or even respond the same to the feelings and emotions within. You recognize that that reactive old version of yourself simply would not be able to withstand the new that you are brought forth into. You shed that old skin, old beliefs and old ways of thinking that's been keeping you bound to an avatar that can no longer exist. Okay? To win the war, soul family, you must go through the fire and rise like a phoenix. And soul family, there's no single preparation for that. There's no one size fits all. Okay? There is no one plan. Yes, each battle will bring out an aspect of you that is ready and it comes up for healing. Okay? And you must reparent that inner child, that aspect of yourself that rebels against change, that hurt from abandonment issues, the inner child that feels as though it cannot speak up and speak their truth because it's been silenced before. Okay? So family, you must tend to nurture and soothe the wounds that you might not have even realized you've had. Healing is messy. Change can at times be painful. Sometimes you're not even sure if you've made the right choices, but whether or not you'll even make it through, soul family. But I'm here to tell you, as long as you hold on to your faith in your true power, hold on to the knowing, soul family, that you are one with the ultimate God, divine source energy. Yet, of course, holding steadfast in the knowing that there is still a greater power that remains, okay? That the God power is already working. That God power is already working for you and working things out for you, okay? Hold steadfast in that knowing, and so you can reclaim your own soul once more from any voice of doubt or disbelief. Okay? So family, this season where you were soul seeking for the light within the darkness, voyaging through the space of your mind, through the timelines of your memories, fighting, tending to your battle wounds, and then fighting some more. That season is over, soul family. Where your goals, dreams and visions are now manifesting in your new season. That's where we're at right now, soul family. Your goals, dreams and visions are being resurrected. You're being called to stand in this season where you look in the mirror, okay, and you look in the mirror and you see yourself and you're not that same person anymore. The challenges that you went through no longer stare back at you, soul family. When you look at your reflection, you realize that that war brought out the warrior within you, okay? Pulling out your light so you can be the lighthouse for others, soul family. That is powerful. You hear and feel the wind of change, okay, within your choices, soul family. There's no inner fight or conflict that will ever affect you the same, soul family, because the war built your faith. The attacks on your thoughts strengthened your mind. The attacks on your body strengthened your spirit muscles, soul family. And that showed you that you are built of more than just pixie dust. Soul family, your soul and spirit is stronger than 100 oxes. Okay? Because the fact that you're still here, despite all the darkness couldn't break you. The darkness couldn't hold you. The darkness couldn't contain the mission that God Divine Source Energy has seeded within you. Okay? So family, you're steadfast. You have an overcoming spirit built for more. And your mustard seed faith, okay? Your mustard seed faith will keep you out of the trenches, will keep you fighting those negative spirits and kicking depressions, but knocking anxiety and silencing doubts. See, what I've learned along my journey, soul family, is there may have been fights which we may have lost in the past, okay? When we may not have fully understood and overstood what the calling and plan over our lives were, okay? What our true purpose was. But now, in this new season of progress and purpose, of beauty and metamorphosis, divine kings and queens, where we know thyself, where we overstand the power of the I am, where our vision and focus on our highest desire is stronger than it's ever been. We recognize that no matter how many fights we had to grow through to get here, the war was always ours to win since the beginning. It's our destiny to enjoy these fruits of the kingdom, to enjoy the greatness we have been called to, soul family. This is our channeled message for today, okay? As always, soul family, thank you so much for the shares with your family and friends. Thank you for all your positive words of affirmation. Thank you for always leaving a divine message of encouragement for myself and other members in the soul family, okay? As always, one love, be love, I read blessings.